The president will speak to the nation later today about those rising inflation numbers.
He is also expected to address the continuously record-breaking gas prices across the country. The national average price per gallon is barely under $5, and experts warn summer travel will drive up prices even more. Mr. Biden will give his speech from Los Angeles, where he is hosting the Summit of the Americas. He's also in the state with the highest average gas price in the country.
That's pretty high there. Sean Sullivan joins us now. He's a White House reporter for the Washington Post. Hey, Sean, always great to see you. So what does President Biden's message to the nation need to be right now? I mean, we've been saying prices are up, gas prices are up, food prices are up, and people are getting tired of it. How much longer can the administration call this, Putin's price hike?
Yeah, I think that's a big policy and political question that looms over the White House right now. What we've seen from the president and from this administration in recent weeks is a real attempt to say, hey, look, here's what we are doing about this. So we've seen them underscore efforts to free up more gas from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, for example. We've seen them point to loosening ethanol rules, and we've seen them point to their overall economic agenda. The challenge for this White House right now is that gas prices are very high right now. It is summertime. People are going out, they're traveling, they're experiencing this firsthand, and it's not clear that these messages are breaking through. People see that the Democrats are in power in Congress and the White House, and they will hold accountable the party in power. And so the midterm elections coming up just a few months away, it's a real political challenge right now for the president, for this White House to try to convince Americans that they're doing enough to address this crisis.
So we've been saying it all day. The price of gas per gallon is more than $5, and that's not just in one state, that's in 16 states, and it's higher than the federal minimum wage in a number of other areas. So does the president and the administration have any plan to alleviate the issue quickly? I mean, is there some immediacy behind his plan?
It's not clear that there is, because even as they've announced these steps, prices continue to go up. We've seen this broader argument from the president and this White House about what they're trying to do with inflation more generally. And I think we can continue to hear that, and probably will hear that from the president today. He's talking from the port of Los Angeles. We heard from the White House yesterday this effort to sort of underscore how they are trying to bring down shipping costs and crack down on fees that shippers are imposing on some of the clients that they work with. But again, the real challenge here is when we look at public polling, we don't see any real progress that this White House and this administration is making in terms of the political argument to the American people. Not clear at all that Americans are saying, okay, yeah, we get it. You're doing something about this. We hear you. What we're seeing more of is a lot of anger from the American people with the White House and with Democrats in Congress, because they control federal government right now.
Wow. Sean Sullivan, Thank you.